painted. It's definitely not the best paint job of all time, but it's half decent. Good enough for me, considering we'll probably have to throw a little bits of wrap over it here and there, but definitely looks a lot better than it did on fire. We spent the weekend doing a quick cut and polish just over the top. We didn't bother with all the panels, but we just did like the boot and bottom on the roof because they were the worst bits in terms of graininess in the paint. We've also got a nice little delivery from EFI Hardware. So we've got our widebands all done and a bunch of other sensors and connectors. That's finally taken care of pretty much every sensor we've got now. And we're just starting to do the fun bit of planning out our wiring loop. So one side of that is obviously power distribution, which running with Motec PDM 15, not a 30 because I'm a cheapskate, but at least that'll get me most of the way there. We'll only have to relay some of the higher amperage stuff like Astra power steering pump, thermo fan, maybe a few little bits of lights and stuff like that, but we can get all the important stuff on here. And then most of the way through we've separated all the Entron ECU loom. So as much as I wasn't planning on it, I've just chucked in the Davies Cray electric water pump controller. Can also act as a thermofan controller as well. Turns out it's a little bit simpler on the wiring side, even though it looks pretty ugly with what it comes with. But it also saves me a PDM output, which at the moment they're far and few between for the big 20 amp channels. Of course, the one hose I didn't remake on this car leaks. So we already had one brake pressure sensor in there at the moment. The reason we had the original one was just so it would be a bit easier to wire up brake lights. Then the idea was given to me to maybe add another one off the other master cylinder because we've got separate masters for front and rear. That way we can bring up our brake bias on the dash. These Bosch pressure sensors go up to 3000 PSI, so hopefully that's enough. Fuck.